beautiful day in Seal Beach, California, and I can't think of a better way to spend the afternoon than with 150 Chevys at the Original Parts Group Spring Summer Series Car Show. I'm Katie Osborne with Power Auto Media, and we're taking a dive into what these Chevys are all about, whether it be Corvairs, Chevelles, Monte Carlos. Chances are, if it's a Chevy, it's right here. As I walked in this morning, the first group of men that I found were a couple of Mikes. This Mike was part of that group, and you guys were early risers here to OPGI. What was the significance?
Well, you see, we're with the Chevelle Club here, and OPGI asked if we could come in early and help park all the cars. As you can see, they're displayed really nice. Everybody's got enough room in between their cars, and no one's getting door dinged or banged up.
You know, I think one of the coolest aspects is the fact that your car is front and center here, and people are walking out of OPGI and they're seeing yours, and it's beautiful, and that blue is it has such a presence. Two things are for sure in the automotive industry. One, we all know what we like, and two, we are all very opinionated about what we like. And there's an ongoing debate in the Chevy world, which is an El Camino a car or a truck? And today, I'm trying to find out some answers. Speaking of opinions, in my opinion, this is an El Camino in Minty Chip. Minty Chip is my favorite color, my favorite ice cream, and I don't leave a car show without finding one in that color. This is an all Chevy show. So when I saw a Buick motor, I thought to myself, this doesn't make any sense. And then I looked a little further and realized it was an El Camino. So I wanted to invite my buddy here, Art G, into the story to say, what is the story?
Basically, it's a 1987 El Camino with a Buick Grand National motor. I have had this car for over 25 years.
Okay, so OPGI has really played a part of your life. And it has a big, significant part of your life. Why?
OPG always supported me on everything I do. We have the car club, the key club, and they sponsor the key club. And basically, I appreciate OPG for believing in me and all the G-body stuff that we do with the Chevys and the Monte Carlos and everything G-body. So this car is something that I will never get rid of, and hopefully I can pass it on to my family and stuff like that.
That gives me goosebumps. This is what this is all about, right? Those stories that are tied to these cars. All right, now the big question that I have, and this is an ongoing debate, right? This is like the debate of cars. Is an El Camino a car or a pickup?
That's still a question that hasn't been answered.
I thought you would have the answer.
It could be a truck or it could be a car, but for me it's a truck because we throw stuff behind it, so it's a truck.
I was checking out this 69 El Camino, and our new buddy Todd came over and was like, I was hoping someone was going to come and take a picture of this, but it really stood out to me, one, from your license plate.
Yes.
Two, it's an El Camino, and
Awesome.
Three, you have a massive teddy bear in the back.
That's right.
What was the significance? Well, let's start with the teddy bear. What's the significance of the teddy bear?
All right, the teddy bear, my son got one of these bears for a girlfriend a couple years ago. And I thought to myself how cool that would be with El Caminos to take them to a car show, because it's kind of an attention getter, right?
And you know what? It caught my attention. It did the trick all the way from Colorado. Now let's talk about what's under the hood here.
All right. So 69 El Camino, it's got a 402 big block. It's a 396 30 over, a 700R automatic transmission, and a Posi-Track rear end 331 ratio gear.
You know, I think it's so special about cars in general is that personalities can really show through.
Absolutely.
And this totally shows your personality all together.
Yes, absolutely. I love it. And my son here, you can't see him, he's off camera, but this car here is his El Camino in '84. So we're kind of totally into El Camino. So.
I love the family hobby there as well. Lastly, is an El Camino a car or a pickup?
Okay, it's a truck. It's a car and a truck, so it's a truck.
Of course, I couldn't leave the Spring Summer Series car show without finding Todd's son, Connor to talk about his El Camino. Okay, first and foremost, a little bit different than your dad's.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Than Pop's. Why did you go with this 84?
Well, actually, I didn't really pick it. It was my dad's first El Camino, and you know, when we go to car shows, he's typically the one that drives the 69. So when I finally got my license, he let me drive the 84 to car shows now.
And of course, we have to answer the question: is it a car, is it a pickup, or is it a truck, as your dad said?
It's a truck. It's a car and a truck.
Hey, whatever works. These guys should know it. They drive it. It's been so much fun checking out the sights and sounds here at OPGI. You know, I have two takeaways. One, I'm still a Chevelle girl. And two, the debate continues. Is an El Camino a car or a pickup? I'm just gonna call it a mullet because it's a little bit of a business in the front and some party in the back. You let us know what you think an El Camino is. I'm Katie Osborne for Power Auto Media.